right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for a special announcement. Apparently yesterday some cool stuff dropped, as you might see in the title of this video. Yes, this is not a drill. The RWBY Volume 4 soundtrack has, at least gone available for purchase, which we've both pre-ordered through
First few songs
Amazon. I'm not an iTunes guy in particular, but really hyped to get this soundtrack, because when we heard Weiss's song for the first time, we lost our freaking minds. And apparently they went with This Life Is Mine, like you thought they would. Yep. But there are 4 songs in particular that were put up on another YouTuber's channel called The Ice Princess. So go check out the videos on there if you want a quick little look of what these first 4 songs are that are available. And go and support Jeff and Casey Williams and buy the songs if you're iTunes or Amazon. It's $9.99 I think on iTunes and $8.99 on Amazon for pre-ordering the full album. And those are going to be out very soon. Yeah. But I think these 4 songs are uploaded on YouTube because they're already available to purchase individually.
Right.
Unless you're just going to pre-order the full album like we did. So, you want to hear us listen to some full versions of RWBY Volume 4 songs?
I've been waiting for this for too long.
I have too. All right, let's do this. It's a good point, because even though we've seen the intro, plenty of times, this is going to be the full version.
Right.
So there should be like an extra minute or 2 that we haven't heard before.
Yeah, at least.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's bringing back all kinds of nostalgia. And here's where the intro would normally end. Wow, that's fitting. Yeah. Yeah. It's good. That was cool.
Worth living for. Everything is broken.
You think this is RWBY talking?
The light's not there anymore. And the story takes an unexpected turn. A friend is suddenly gone. We can cry our lives away, but if they were here they'd say, go forward, you must keep moving on.
Wow.
Yeah! Woo!
Oh, I love this.
Oh my gosh. I like this one a lot.
All right, Jeff.
Wow. Okay, when a song has progression like this, like, oh, it's a treat.
Just one day, let's forget about our problems. Let's fall in love with life and just be free. The sun will never fade, the night won't steal our day. Let's dance and laugh and love and let's just live.
Woo!
Wow.
Well done. All right. This is the one we were
Yeah.
particularly excited for.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's almost blended with the original soundtrack, like the
Yeah.
instrumentals and stuff. But
Can you hear me?
Oh,
I got
my
chills.
Gosh, yes.
Reach you. Are you even listening? Can I get through? There's a part of me that's desperate for changes, tired of being treated like a pawn. But there's a part of me that stares back from inside the mirror, part of me that's scared I might be wrong,
whoa.
that I can't be strong.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. And it fits so well with like the previous part. Like, oh yes, yes.
Oh,
So good.
Never standing on my own.
oh.
This is different.
Huh?
Gosh.
Amazing how you conquered me.
Oh, here we go.
This is what I'm talking about.
The world the way you told me to, but I was young and didn't have a way to know the truth. Born to live your legacy, existing just to fill your needs, a casualty of this so-called family that you have turned into a travesty.
I can't.
But I don't intend to suffer any longer. Here's where your
Yeah.
dominion falls apart.
Yeah.
I'm shattering
It has been so long since I've enjoyed a song so much. It's not even over.
my mind and my heart. This is where I'll start. I'm not your head, not another thing you own.
Yes.
Empty of your
Oh my. Oh. Oh!
What is this?
This is next level. Like, holy crap. Oh my gosh.
It took so long to rescue me from the guilt you used to tie me to your family tree. I guess your training failed, you're not in charge, I'm free. Your patriarchal prison won't hold me. Now this conversation's finally over. Mirror, mirror, now we're done. I pulled myself together now. My mind and heart are one.
This might be on my top 5. Like,
I'm not your bed, not another thing you own. I was never guilty of your
man.
Your riches and your influence can't hold me anymore. I won't be possessed, but if I'm the royal test, I will not surrender this life.
Woo!
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Crow music. Crow music.
Yep.
Get hype. Get hype.
I don't know. It's a tough act to follow. Like,
Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna beat Weiss just belting it there.
yeah, that was.
It's like the summation of the Mirror Mirror.
yeah.
Like
Oh man.
series.
That was so good.
But this could actually give us more insight into Crow as a character.
Sure. Yeah.
I can hear a little bit of the fight stuff that was in this, so maybe they
Yeah.
built up to the bad luck charm stuff when they were talking before the fight.
Sure.
Yep.
Is your reward for being near me? Won't be a friend when I'm around. Before the tragedies that follow, the situations that surround. I'm harbinger, I cannot lie. I'll change the color of your life.
Why is this so fitting for Crow? Yeah,
Obviously.
I know, but like,
Ooh. This song in particular, I feel like warrants its own discussion video.
yeah,
Like, a lot.
like it almost seems like it's near the level of
Of storytelling like Red Like Roses Part 2.
yeah, or what's Sacrifice too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There's a garden where I go.
So they actually did it.
Yeah.
This is.
Flies and the birds keep a secret, no, they won't say a word.
Oh my gosh.
Watch us and they know, and they're happy as they see our love grow. We'll sit for a while as I drink in your smile. It feels like a dream that's come true. My head starts to buzz and my heart fills with love over
Buzz.
you. Baby, can't you see you could be with me? We could live inside a garden of ecstasy. You could be my
Oh
queen.
my.
I could be
Yeah, oh my.
your dream. My life's like a fantasy. Maybe set me free. Let me be your bumblebee.
Oh, they said it.
SOS are in bloom, and you chased away my darkness and gloom. When the wind blows through the trees, and your voice is like a song in the breeze.
Wow. This is like wooing music. It's like
Yeah.
poetry being sung to someone.
Love seemed to run from the sky.
This is a love song, guys.
Kiss sends my soul into bliss. I get high. Baby, can't you see you could be with me? We could live inside a garden of ecstasy. You could be my queen. I could be your dream. Our lives like a fantasy.
So is this Blake or Yang singing?
Let me be yours.
It's Yang.
Like a
Yeah.
serenade.
Blake would appreciate
Every word
poetry.
you say has me falling more and more in love with you. Like a pretty beat, you are oh so sweet. Every day is sunny, tastes like honey. So alive, take me back to the hive.
Oh man.
They did it.
I mean, it's in a song still, so
Right.
it's probably canon, but you know, let's wait and see what happens in the show.
But they literally called it Bumblebee.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh my gosh. Is this real life? Oh my god, that was incredible. That was so good.
That was so flippin'
We
good.
have the
Like-
RWBY Volume 4 soundtrack here. It's
Yep.
it's not 100% here, but we've got
Like-
at least like some of the four most anticipated songs, I would say, of the album. Like
I think this might be like Volume 1 level quality soundtrack.
it might be,
Like-
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, wow, I completely forgot the name of the first song. What's the name of the intro?
Let
Let's
Us
Just
Live.
Live. Let's Just Live.
Yeah.
Wow. Fail. We had Let's Just Live, This Life Is Mine,
Bad Luck Charm,
and Bumblebee.
Like, that's more obviously like talking about a ship than Boop. Like,
That's true.
Like,
guys,
and
guys,
Boop became
for those of
canon.
you that are a little bit in denial, let's go back and look at Boop.
Like,
Boop was a song
in season
that
2.
It's season 2, right? There was no capitulation of the ship in terms of expressed feelings until Volume 4. So they seeded it in way early, and we're like, guys, this is what's gonna happen. In this, we have a point in the story where Blake and Yang, it doesn't make sense for them to instantly reconnect and become romantic. But let's say in next volume, like in Volume 6, like after what happens in Volume 5, they grow a little bit more and then grow together. And then in Volume 6, it happens. So for those of you that are saying, no, this can't be about the actual ship and stuff.
it could be about the motorcycle.
Yeah. What the heck is what? What? Are you crazy? Like, look, I'm not trying to start a shipping war here, guys. All of you know, like,
He doesn't ship.
I don't ship. I just get excited when like relationships start to happen on the show, because shipping, I think, is kind of that make-believe thing where you're like, I want this to happen because
Sure.
it's not happening currently. Like, I don't have to ship Arcos once it happened, even though it lasted for
all of
10
5
seconds or
yeah.
something. But and I don't have to ship Renora because Renora is canon now. It exists. Right. It's happening. They have expressed feelings and they are moving forward together in whatever that means. So with Bumblebee, there's all this, you know, what is it and stuff.
Right.
Can it happen? Just stay calm and watch RWBY. And watch and see what happens. But the song is basically saying, yeah, we're doing a boot.
Like, yeah.
So that's a very good observation, Jacob. I would say, though, that although the 3 other songs were good, This Life Is Mine just takes the
reigning
win.
crown. Like,
yeah, best song of the 4. But not only that, it goes into the hallmarks of potentially being best 10 RWBY songs of all time.
It's already there as far as I'm concerned. Like,
okay, well, like, think about it this way. Weiss's songs have followed this very obvious progression from Mirror Part 1, Part 2, and I think they even did a Part 3. I have to go back and check and stuff. I think they did, yeah.
And most of them were very subdued.
Most of them were very subdued.
You know?
So but if you go back and listen to them as a series, and this song being the finale and the beginning of a new arc, a new story.
Sure.
There's something really empowering and strong about it that shows, in a way, how Weiss is the character in the show that has developed the most.
Yeah, in a lot of ways she has, yeah.
More than anyone else.
Like, if you look at where she started.
Yeah, if you look at where Weiss started to where she is now, we've gotten all this context with Volume 4, beyond just the fact that she developed quite a bit in Volume 4. You know, although the story was missing a couple things here and there in order to be, like, really, really good, the development part, you can't deny, was just fantastic.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And Weiss's character has been, I would say, a source of controversy in the beginning parts of
because she
RWBY.
was kind of annoying at first.
Well, no, she was really annoying, but it's not even that. It's that she had kind of a flip-floppy personality in some aspects, where people are saying that she too casually dismissed her kind of faunus, discriminating kind of viewpoints by just, I had 12 hours to think about it and all this kinds of stuff. But but if you look at the development as a whole across 4 volumes, and then you add in these songs, it gives this extra bit of a perspective to the internal struggle that she has.
Yes.
That Weiss has dealt a lot with self-worth and a lot of issues of just being tied to something that she's not.
Right. Yeah.
That's ultimately toxic. Like it's like someone being in a toxic relationship and having to break up.
Well, it's literally being in a.
Oh, it's literally that. Yeah, but it's a father-daughter thing. So there's that added role aspect where she feels the role of the daughter to the role of the father, which is can get so bad if it's not handled right in a healthy way. So I'm glad that they had these songs there as an added layer to what's going on.
Yes.
So the song in of itself was also spectacular.
I was a little bit worried that when we were going to get the full version of the song, that what they showed was just going to be like the highlight clip, kind of like how there might be a trailer for a movie, and they show all the good parts in the trailer, and then the rest of it is awful. That was so not the case. Oh my lordy, like...
Not at all. They really took it to new heights, and the transitions from kind of themes within the song was done very well.
Yeah.
The progression. I'm not pretending to be a musician by any means of the word,
of
or
us
even a singer
at all.
But that felt so good to be on the receiving end, listening to that. It was just. I was transfixed by it, and even going through the other 3 songs, I think Bad Luck Charm unfortunately got the lower end of the whole thing. Like, it was the weaker of the 4 songs. The problem with it is that the songs' lyrics are actually a little bit harder to understand, and also the fact that it's more focused around kind of those parts where it goes like shame or pain, and it's like okay, how do we get hyped about a song that's really depressing actually?
Right.
So it's a good story song, but no, it's not going to be something when we're doing like lifting weights or something like that. We're not going to put on Bad Luck Charm, you know.
Right. It's like, well, in that sense, I would say it's a lot like Sacrifice.
No, like, Sacrifice has a lot more empowering stuff to it. It's
oh well, yeah,
that's
about
true. I won't be your sacrifice.
Yeah, that's
true. So there is a negative side to it, but no.
One thing
also Sacrifice has that kind of terrifying aspect to it, where it gets you kind of like
it's like eerie and
jazzed and stuff. I get hyped when I listen to Sacrifice. Sacrifice is a creepy song in some areas, but I like that aspect of getting your blood boiling. You just get excited. But let's talk about Let's Just Live real quick before we go to talk about Bumblebee again. Let's Just Live really took the idea of what they did in previous songs, like This Will Be the Day, for instance, and had there be a progression of sorts towards the end. Also, what was the other song I think that did something similar? It might have been Red Like Roses, but
it might have been,
where it basically inverted things a little bit. And once it started talking about how, you know, we've lost a friend, and that's obviously relating to Pyrrha. I know there's a lot of love for Penny, guys, but in this instance, Penny was only really friends with RWBY, but Pyrrha was beloved by all. So it's kind of weird that they focused on a friend singular.
Sure.
But it drives home the point more that they're talking about Pyrrha instead of just actually saying Pyrrha's name. So the cool thing is that since it's a song, it can be interpreted different ways, and since it is kind of the RWBY song, like it is the RWBY song of the four, it could be interpreted as Penny as well. They both work.
Yep. And well, one of the other things that I was thinking too when I was listening to it, it could be talking about Yang. Because RWBY does not know that Yang is doing better now.
It's the intro, so it can be interpreted to multiple characters and such. Like, it could be interpreted as Jean, you know, being Let's Just Live to Pyrrha and stuff.
Sure.
There's all kinds of ways that it works. But I like the thing that since it's the first song, it's kind of the protagonist's song. Yeah, RWBY's the one going on the loss of innocence arc. It's very slow,
but it's good.
But in a sense, this song is telling RWBY to go back to those areas of innocence and just live and dance and laugh and love and be free. And that's where RWBY's strength comes from. Is not some kind of naivete, optimism or something, but it's how much she cares. It's how much she loves. It's how much she gets invested into people and the world. And we've talked about this in story dissertations and stuff like that, is that's one of the things that makes RWBY as a character so good in RWBY as a show, because she is a protagonist that cares so deeply about the world and characters and everything like that. We get invested because even more so because of that. Yeah.
I would just like to point out that you said, in a sense, RWBY needs to regain her innocence. I just thought that was fantastic, and I just wanted to just point that out.
Yeah, it's catchy. It kind of works. That's true. Do you have anything else to say about Let's Just Live?
Not so much about Let's Just Live, but okay. When you were back to Bad Luck Charm.
Oh, okay.
It felt very much on the words, right? The words were very, very important because it's kind of like a plot relevant song.
Sure.
But
it's like a backstory song.
But it's not like it sounded like it was describing Crow. It sounded like the way Crow might talk, not when it's, shouting like
how he thinks about himself.
Yeah, and also like his sort of like his attitude. Like, because
I'm not your blessing, or something like
that. But the parts where he's just, I don't know, I could just totally see Crow talking about himself.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. And anyways, I just love that.
Okay, cool. Bumblebee though. Let's end the video on Bumblebee because
Bumblebee.
So my prediction is that by volume 6 we will have the beginnings of Bumblebee officially.
Okay.
I don't feel like volume 5 is going to go into it. If anything, they will tease it a little bit towards the last 3 episodes.
Okay.
But with what's going on right now, I don't think that the RWBY, Miles and Carrie and everyone else, would let them do a song so explicitly about a ship like Bumblebee, the most popular ship, I believe.
I thought it was an enabler.
Shut your whore mouth. Oh my god. You suck. No, Bumblebee, I believe, is the most popular ship
now that Arcos
in the
is gone.
On the internet.
Yeah.
I think that because Arcos is gone, it is no longer
Yeah.
tier 2. It is tier 1.
Yeah.
So that means it's almost 100% confirmed canon.
Yeah.
But until it is
actually happens in the show.
Yeah, I'm not against the ship in any way, but until it's actually in the show, it's not canon. That's just reality, folks. I know that a lot of you are saying it's canon, confirmed. That's not how it works, unfortunately. Jeff and Casey have explicitly stated that sometimes they write the songs because they think it sounds cool, and it has actually no interpretation into the story. There was multiple songs that people were apparently trying to connect back to specific characters talking to other characters, okay? And Jeff mentioned this in a podcast or at an event of some kind, like an RTX or something, that no, that was actually a song he was singing to his daughter, Casey. And people kept interpreting it all these different ways. He's like, guys, I hope you know that, although the story team does have, a little bit of say in the songs, most of it is, he looks at the content available and makes a song that he thinks is going to be good with Casey. And she also, writes songs as well. But sometimes the inspiration for the song has nothing to do with the story. So I think this is one of those instances where we can safely say that there is definitely story inspiration.
I think there
because
might be a little
the title kind of it's right there. So there's that. Until it's actually in the show, it's not confirmed canon, and it is greatly hinting at it, though. And it's not even really a hint. It's more of like neon flashing, massive headlights,
arrows,
billboard, arrows, and everything just being like, Bumblebee. Also, to an instance, the song with kind of RWBY. Think about it this way: the first song could be R for Ruby, second song is Weiss, for that one. And then we have Bad Luck Charm, and it's like, oh, but that's not a Blake song. But wait. The final song is a Blake and Yang song.
Sure.
So it works.
Possibly. And you kind of know that they're going to, put it in there because can you imagine the outrage in the shipping fans and stuff if they had a Bumblebee song, but then they completely,
They made Black Sun canon,
yeah.
Well, see, here's the other thing. A lot of you seem to think that, the shippers, in a sense, control a little bit of the story, and in a way, you do, because the shippers exist. Miles and Carrie will specifically taunt you guys a lot, and that is not unintentional. So this is something that is beyond that. Now, I believe that to an extent they wanted Bumblebee to be canon way early on, but just like Arcos took a while for it to happen, we need to be patient, and that's something I can tell you all as someone it's hard. It's easier for me to say that than maybe for the shippers to say that, because now they just want it now. But let's let the story unfold, and maybe we'll get something that's a little bit more natural, and it eases into it rather than like Yang's arc in Volume 4, where we're still left wanting a little bit more, a little bit more arc with our arc, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But this is quite the nod to the Bumblebee shippers, like
we said, it's not even a nod. It's it's way bigger than that. So, guys, this is awesome stuff. Go buy this soundtrack. Support the crap out of Jeff and Casey. We know that if we were aspiring artists of any type, that we would want people to really appreciate our stuff, but also having fans that go and give them feedback and stuff. So any chance you're at an event or you somehow get a chance to interact with them online,
just
pour your heart out and tell them how much you love and appreciate what they do, because it all matters. It all matters to them. So it's just good stuff. So guys, this is super fun. We'll catch you guys next time with RWBY stuff when we have more RWBY stuff. So until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.